Find us on social media, Instagram and TikTok at JBSandyATX. My name's Sandy. This is JB.
Hello.
And here's Tricia.
Hi, everybody.
Text us anytime, 737-301-9600. I'd like to talk to what I think everybody's might be suffering from. Maybe got a little bit of relief yesterday afternoon, cabin fever. And I think people have different levels of tolerance for it. Like Tricia, I think, has a very high tolerance
I do.
for not going outside. And mine is very low. JB, where are you on your tolerance of cabin fever?
I'm ready. I've been really ready to get out and get back to normal.
Right.
Yeah, a couple days of being holed up, it starts to get to me.
Sunday night, I was so restless inside and going crazy. I had to get outside. I had to do something. I was like, I really don't want to go for a walk, because it's a little icy, slip, fall. There goes
Right.
Sandy. Remember Sandy? He is a great guy. Slip, fell.
Yeah, then
died.
you got a broken wrist.
Yeah.
Right, or something.
Or just died on the street, right? So I went
a little blurb in the Cedar Park paper.
Yeah, local disc jockey dies while going for a walk on icy roads. But I did get out and I scraped the windshield on my car. That was my outsideness. I had my new scraper. I went out there, something to do, started the car, got the defroster going, and I scraped that windshield clean. I did not do Tricia's.
No, I did not. I
wouldn't do it
been
right.
Shocked if you had done mine.
Right. But that was my outside journey on Sunday, and I got out a little bit yesterday, but I'm ready. I can't. This is too much for me to be cooped up. I can't stand it.
That's funny. You reminded me of something when you said you went out to check on your windshield, and this is something I misunderstood when I was a kid. And my wife and I were sitting there watching the local news, which, local news thrives when we have severe weather like this, right?
Yeah.
That's all I want to see. Like, I don't want to see game shows right now.
Right.
Let's just, can you cut in with local news? And there were a few of the newscasters sitting there chatting about this winter storm. And one of them said, yeah, the windshield temperature is in the teens.
Windshield?
Like on your car. And I leaned over to my wife. I go, did she just say windshield factor? I go, because I thought that when I was like 8 years old, 10 years old. I thought that's what they were saying. It's wind chill.
Right.
And nobody said anything. The weather person sitting next to her didn't correct her. It just struck me as funny.
I mean, that could have been a very viral moment for newscasters. And, if you correct them. But Tricia is in love with Avery Tomasco.
Avery Tomasco.
Yeah.
That sounds like a delicious dish.
It really does.
It does, right.
With a side of chocolate syrup. I've discovered him just during this storm on social media. He's on CBS. And oh my gosh, he's hilarious. He's the one who told everybody to enjoy their toilet paper forts of shame because they had gone and bought out all the toilet paper at HEB. And he was like, leave HEB alone. And
wait, is he the weather guy?
Yes, he's the weather guy.
I think we were watching him yesterday and he did kind of a funny jump in his outro.
Oh, really?
Like he just kind of hopped up and it was this weird end and I backed it up. I was like, Aaron, you got to watch this guy. He was just, I think that's the guy.
His whole thing is putting a little bit of humor and sarcasm into his broadcast, at least during this storm.
That was him then.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if we can get him on the show. He's hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I think the weather people definitely have they're allowed to be funny and create, like the anchor person can't be. They've got to be very serious about what they're
But
talking
have you ever seen a meteorologist being funny? Like, did Jim Spencer ever,
Nah, Jim's a serious guy.
I know, he's super serious. I feel like this is a new trend for local meteorologists to be a little quirky and a little funny.
Hey, Avery Tomasco's in Austinite.
Yeah.
He went to Hill Country Middle School, went to Westlake High School, was born in Houston, raised here.
I wonder how old he is. My daughter might know him.
He graduated from A&M in 2015. So let's say he graduated
he's older than
high school like 20.
So he's been 30s.
Yeah.
Okay, he's older, but
And he has earned his certified broadcast meteorologist designation from the American Meteorological Society.
Mm-hmm.
Says he's a true weather nerd and obsessed with the how and why behind weather, as he is passionate about protecting and informing the public. And he's funny.
And he's funny.
You got to do something to make yourself stand out when everyone can pull up, radars and forecasts on your phone. What do you do to set yourself apart?
You do Taylor Swift lyrics in your forecast.
In your forecast.
The guy in Houston,
the singing weatherman.
Yeah, that was kind of
seen
funny.
This.
So, well, let's see if we can get Avery on.
I will. I have it in my notes to reach out to him.
Now, is your slot open? Your dance card open since Jim Spencer retired?
So I've been dabbling with Jim Spencer's replacement, which I like him. He does a great job, but Avery Tomasco's funny. I'm just saying, humor goes a long way.
Yeah.
I feel like he might slip into my number one.
Really?
But other than this weekend with the ice storm, I haven't been with him through like something really, really terrifying and scary, like flooding and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I got to see how he handles that.
I think that JB and I played a large part in the direction of Jim Spencer's career and his delivery. Because we called him out once on the air for freaking people out.
He was too intense.
Yeah. Jim was going nuts. I mean, we're talking early 2000s.
Ago,
yeah. And we went on the radio and we're like, dude, calm down.
You're hearing
And he did. And that's the funny thing.
He was kind of like, run for shelter now. Take cover immediately.
Yes.
And then I think he ran out into the hail and came back in all pummeled. It was intense. It was a little too intense. I love him. I think he's great.
Yeah.
He's
Jim
a legend.
Spencer tells you to run, you better freaking run.
You're right. You're right, Trish.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. All right. Well, your jury's still out. You'll let us know.
I'm still going to try and get him on this show, and I'll let him know he's in his probationary period with me.
All right. Here's what we got coming up for you. One of JB's dogs has shown a side of him JB didn't know about, but I think you're very impressed with. Is that right?
That's a good way to describe it, yes.
And it's Clyde, right?
It's Clyde. It's the 2-year-old. Yeah.
Okay. We'll get into that in just a little bit. Tricia's got the story we love coming up. What do you have?
All right. We have some George Strait news, a surprise announcement. The King of Country. He's doing some stuff for Texas. And Sandy, I think it's time that I do this again. That I go to this again.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll see what you think.
All right. And don't forget, we got a chance for you to win $1,000 at 9 o'clock.
1031austin.com.
Hey, it's Sandy, and for about a year now, I've been really, really focused on my fitness. I've been very dedicated, getting my exercise and eating right. But recently, I got kind of bored with my walking and lifting weights. And a buddy of mine said, why don't you join me for a 90-minute session of hot yoga at Pure Yoga, Texas? I went. And I love it, and I think you will too. They've got 2 locations. I go to the one north at 8620 Burnett Road, about 3 blocks south of 183. There's also one downtown between 5th and 6th Street on Oakland. They do a lot more than just hot yoga at Pure Austin. They also have hot yoga for hips and spine. They've got the Inferno Hot Pilates. You should check out their website. It's pureyogatexas.com. Again, that's pureyogatexas.com. You know, as we get a little older, we need to stay strong and flexible, and you get both of those benefits when you do some yoga. So check it out, pureyogatexas.com. Don't be intimidated. Jeff and Marty are the owners. They're so welcoming and so kind. You are going to love it. Check it out, pureyogatexas.com.
Streaming on the iHeartRadio app. This is the JB and Sandy Show on Austin's 80 station, 103.1.
George Strait made a surprise announcement. You're going to want this information. Tricia's got it for you in just a second. Thanks for being with us. If you're just getting here, I'm Sandy, and this is JB right here.
Hello.
And Tricia's here, too.
Hi.
Hopefully you guys have busted out of your house as we got a little bit of melt yesterday. And then hopefully this ridiculous storm is behind us. I am so done with this. I don't want anything to do with it. Nothing.
I'm not mad at it. I'm still not mad at it.
Yeah, but we talked earlier. You're built for this.
Yeah.
Right. So,
for what year was it? 2021 when we had the big freeze and power outages.
I believe so.
February. No one's really said it, but the power problem way better compared to then.
Oh yeah, I don't think this is quite the storm.
It's not as big of a storm. It's not lasting as long, but I think all that proactive tree trimming that they've been doing the last few years maybe kept branches from falling on power lines and stuff. But way better. Yeah. Way better.
I took a look around our house at the trees, and I decided everything was appropriately trimmed for the ice storm.
Did you?
Last time, two things about last time. One, I was the most popular guy in the neighborhood because I had a legit chainsaw. Like no one else had one. I did. And that chainsaw almost killed me.
What do you mean?
I realized that's one of those moments in life where I realized how incredibly out of shape I was.
Oh, God. That's right.
Thought I was going to die. I was so out of shape just from chainsawing some trees and branches and moving things. And it was like, Sandy, you got to do something. Of course, it took me a couple years after that.
You thought about it for a couple of years.
Actually get there. So,
The stories we love.
George Strait. I call him the king of country.
Some people do.
A lot of people do. He's returning to Austin for the first time in 4 years. He announced a 2-night show at the Moody Center. It's going to be April 9th and 11th, which is going to be his second show in Texas so far that's set for 2026. He's going to be coming on with rising star William Beckman. Have you heard of William Beckman?
I've not. No, but I hear he's a rising star.
Because I just told you that, right? It's going to be the second time that Strait is performing at the Moody Center because he was the headline at the grand opening of the venue and had 2 sold-out shows in 2022.
Didn't Willie come out for that?
I don't remember. I would not be surprised. But what I'm saying is I've been to probably 3, maybe 4 George Strait shows in my life. It's the same show every time. He walks out, he stands there, he sings. And like after the last one, I think it was with you, I was like, I think I'm good on George Strait. Now, I feel like I'm back. I feel like I need my George Strait fix again.
Well, he's at that, and he's been there for a while. When you hit that legendary status, there's always a new crop of people that are like, well, I got to go see that.
Right.
It's like when Paul McCartney comes to Zilker Park, you're like, I got to go to that. You know what I mean? It's and younger generations, people like my daughter's age are like, oh, well, what if this is his last tour? I got to go.
Right.
We've been doing it with Willie for 200 years.
Right. Right.
And Strait's, George's music is pretty timeless.
Yeah.
It's not like it was a time and a place. You can listen to, Amarillo by Morning still works today just like it did in 1984.
Right. And even his new stuff, instant hits because it's a George Strait song, because it has that sound and George Strait lends his voice to it. It's the number one immediately.
And maybe George is like, you know what? I need to reach back a little bit, help out some young people that are coming up in the business, give them a big stage and a big audience and promote them. He sure as hell doesn't need to do this. For the money or the fame.
No. And remember the last time he had that record-setting College Station show in 2024.
Yeah.
Sold out Kyle Field.
Right. I'm surprised they're not trying to do it at DKR.
I know, right? I'll tell you this. I saw the Eagles perform live at DKR. I think the best concert I have ever been to. At night.
Yeah.
Kind of thunderstorms kind of were rolling in. It was so
when was
cool.
That? Was that forever ago?
Yeah, that was so long ago. I was in my mid-20s. So 25, 30 years ago.
Going back to George Strait, it wouldn't surprise me if when he was negotiating with Texas A&M to do it at Kyle Field, that there was a writer in the contract that said, you are not allowed to play DKR at TU forever. Would it surprise you?
No.
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
They would think of that.
Yes, right, because they would get a bigger concert.
In their head, don't we?
Right, that would be a bigger attendance there.
Right, and right now they have the record.
Right, so.
Well, if you're interested.
I gotta be careful with my Aggie stuff because one of my good friends is an Aggie and invited me to play golf. at a really nice place next week.
Mm-hmm.
And
Better watch what you
I
say.
don't want to screw that up.
Don't screw it up.
Right.
Pre-sale tickets are on sale now. General public tickets go on sale on Friday at Ticketmaster.
Well, that's it. Do us a solid and copy and paste the link to this episode and send it to a friend or two. Thanks for listening.